the Stevenage tennis player who is Taiwan's #1. As the build-up to Wimbledon intensifies, inevitably a lot of the focus will fall on British players. Joanna Garland could have been one of them. But the 23-year-old from Stevenage has chosen to play for Taiwan and is now the country's #1 female tennis player. Her family moved there during her childhood before returning to Hertfordshire, and her mother is from the East Asian country. It is no surprise then that Garland feels a very strong connection to Taiwan, a country that has supported her throughout her career. There was a period when I was questioning it, she told BBC Look East. I was getting close to Grand Slam qualifiers, a potential wild card for Wimbledon, and I was torn about what to do. I saw Emma Raducanu, Katie Boulter, and Sonia Cardle going to Wimbledon as British players, thinking it doesn't get any better. So I was questioning it. But playing for Taiwan is why I have had success. It was my childhood, and some of the most important years of my life were in Taiwan. I have a strong connection to the people, the coaches, and they were a big part of my life. I owe it to them. Sharing with cockroaches and mosquitoes. Garland was first taught tennis by her father John, who is a professional coach, when she was 4 years old. She reached a career high of 14 as a junior and turned professional in 2019. Since she was 14, she has been traveling to tournaments by herself, booking flights and organizing her own schedule. I'm quite good at organizing myself, she said. My mom, dad, and grandmother have been so supportive. They never said no to anything that could have helped me, such as playing a tournament in Malaysia on my own. They backed me, but they don't come and watch. It means that life on tour can get very lonely, and accommodation as players aim to climb the rankings can be far from glamorous. You don't get picked up from the airport, free meals, or 5-star hotels, Garland added. The practice balls are dog balls. You question if you're capable. I remember some of the dorms I stayed in, there was cockroaches and mosquitoes. I don't think I slept. Anyone who's played tennis would have been there to try to win their first ranking points. These are the experiences that make this journey. Making her Grand Slam debut. Garland's early years on tour have been beset by injuries, with her ranking falling to 551 at the end of last year. However, 2025 has been her best year yet. Her Women's Tennis Association, WTA, ranking has risen to 144, external thanks to winning 4 International Tennis Federation, ITF, W35 tournaments, external in Kenya and Italy. She is coached full-time in the Netherlands by Tim de Ruij and qualified for her first Grand Slam at the French Open last month, winning her first-round match against Katie Volonets from the United States. I got a horrendous cold after qualifying at the French Open, said Garland. I was in bed for 3 days. I didn't practice, and I got no sleep. I was 3-0 down in the third set, and somehow I won it 6-4. I just thought, how on earth have I pulled this off? Her phone was inundated with messages from Taiwan. It was pretty overwhelming, she added. I called my mom to tell her, and she said her phone had gone mad too. Garland was beaten by 32nd seed Julia Putintseva in round 2, but then backed up her run at Roland Garros by qualifying for her first WTA tournament at 's-Hertogenbosch in the Netherlands, losing to Canada's Bianca Andreescu in the first round. She now prepares to qualify for Wimbledon this week for the first time. I am in a good place and quite excited about the next few weeks, she said. I am nervous. There's pressure because of Roland Garros, but if I can play my best tennis, I do think I can do it. Reaching Wimbledon would be something else.